We are live. We're back. WWE 2K20. And we're jumping back into our Mike Tyson career mode. This will be our fourth stream with Mr. Tyson. Go ahead and we got to load it up. And we want this one, the middle one. That is our Mike Tyson stream. As always, we'll give a few moments for people to join in, people to look at the chat. Got the chat room open here on the old phone. So give us a shout out, give us a hello if you're here. We'll get started because if you remember on the last episode, Mike Tyson was the former hardcore champion, lost his title, not having been pinned or submitted, still undefeated, but now is going to aim for his next title, and that is the U.S. Heavyweight Championship. So we'll take a look at the titles right here. Currently held by AJ Styles. Do we even not? I don't even remember what happened. Do we not have a hardcore champion? It was what happened on the last stream? Why don't we have a hardcore champion? I don't remember what happened. Well, anyway, we're going after the U.S. title. That's all I can. I'll have to go back and watch last stream to remember what happened to the hardcore title. But anyway, we're going to jump into it. Let's see where we are on this show. Do we even have a booking here? We do not. Oh, wait, there we are. Right there, we got Andre the Giant. Wow, that's a battle. So we'll take a look at the calendar. We just got done with Super Showdown. That's where we ended our rivalry there with Braun Strowman. So we just wrapped that up. And now we are going to go forward and we are going to challenge for the U.S. Championship. We're on the road to Survivor Series. So we talked about, do we want to put a team together or do we want to just focus? We got about 7 weeks in front of us. So let's jump into it. We got Andre the Giant first on our quest, on Mike Tyson's quest to become the face of America. All right, guess like my cat's tearing something up here. Let's take that away. Pyro goes off for Monday Night Raw. Where are we coming to you live from tonight? Oh boy, I looked away for 2 seconds. I missed where we were coming from. Well, that's all right. So we're going to skip forward here. Simulate, random. We got... who won in that one? Was it a draw? I believe it was a draw, or maybe a match that didn't take place. Nothing happened there between Ronda and Becky. We got Cesaro. It says Sheamus up top there, but Cesaro defeating Cedric Alexander. EC3 and Lashley, an Impact Champions match there, won by Bobby Lashley. Bray Wyatt taking down Seth Rollins. We got a mixed tag here. Kurt Hawkins and Naomi. How about that win? Rey Mysterio called out Ricochet. Baron Corbin called out Brock Lesnar. Happy Corbin. All right, so here we go. Here's our battle. We can watch the entrances for this one. We got to keep the momentum going. We just got done with one monster in Braun Strowman. Now we got another in front of us, Andre the Giant, as we have our eyes set on the phenomenal AJ Styles. So we got the chat open. Jump in. Join us in the chat. We'll give you a shout out. We had a couple new followers on Twitter as well. Be remiss if I didn't give them a shout out, because I'll shout out all the new Twitter followers. We have Social Design NZYT, who gave us a follow on Twitter. So thanks for the follow, and we're glad to have you aboard. So let's jump into it.
The following contest is scheduled.
Here he comes, the former hardcore champion. And we lost the title in a fatal four-way match. Oh, what's this? We're going to get jumped from behind. Okay. That's how André wants to play it. Uh-oh. I saw that one coming a mile away. Tyson's backing off. Here he comes. That's good. Next, the big man down the side, though. André scoops up Tyson and slams him. You don't. That's a rare move for André, having to sneak up on somebody. That's the fear that Iron Mike has put in to the Giant. Waiting for him to get back in, and he hits him with a couple of lefts and rights, staggering the big man. Look at that. Just absorbing everything. He's like, you remember that episode of The Simpsons? Where Homer became a boxer and he just took everything that his opponents could give to him? That's what's happening right now with André. Now the bandana's coming off. The shirt's coming off, and it's fighting time now for Tyson. Minus some blood. Referee's been knocked down in all the chaos. That's a 3 count there. Oh, that's not going to make Iron Mike very happy. We've seen his anger come out recently, too, if you remember our last stream. Tyson had a couple of disqualifications. He's got to remember now, he's stepping out of the hardcore division after ending things with Strowman. Super Showdown. Big clothesline. That takes André up and over. Tyson, top turnbuckle, and the big splash connects onto the Giant. Right up and over, Tyson takes André. André making his way back, and Mike Tyson takes him down. André is out cold. Maybe that's what Tyson's going for. How about the 10 count, just like in boxing? André is not moving at all. Now he's finally getting to his feet. It's going to be like a New Japan photo finish. Is he going to make it back in? I don't think the Giant is going to make it. How about that? Mike Tyson doesn't get the pinfall, but he essentially knocks the Giant out for a count of 10, boxing style. One big right hand puts down the Giant, and they're going to see the 10 count one more time as Mike Tyson will get the victory.
Here is your winner, Iron Mike Tyson.
There you go. So that's one step closer. I wonder if AJ Styles taking notice. What other fighters do you think we can get to battle Tyson? I just got done watching the MLW show before I popped onto this. They got King Mo. Bring guys like that, Ken Shamrock. That's somewhere down the line, though. And we have Akam and Razor defeating Gallows and Anderson in the big main event. So let's head on to the next show. Something I thought about. I'm going to go ahead and do it while I'm thinking about it. I want to add like a secondary show. So we got SmackDown, we got NXT, we got 205, which we're not a part of those. I want to add in almost like a Sunday Night Heat type. I could do it on a Saturday. We want to add in main event, an extra show that we can. Look at that, it's already set up for us. An extra show that we can be a part of, like a secondary show if we want to get some more fights in, right? Where's the main event logo? Main event, where you at? They gotta have these things in alphabetical order. The organization would be a big plus in the new game that's due out in March. There we go. Yeah, the WWE logo is fine. Main event, main event. Well, I better change this because that might be a copyright situation there. What about that? That looks like the new NXT, right? We got to get the new NXT in the game. We just need to see something blue and red for main event. Oh man, it's a little too much there, isn't it not? Where are we at? Neon. Yeah, we'll go with that. That's fine. And everything else looks good. So we're gonna throw that in as just like a fun, and maybe we can get some extra bookings. And 5 matches. That's good for main event. And the host show, we're gonna have Raw, SmackDown, NXT, all the shows. Everyone could be a part of main event. So that's kind of like our Sunday night heat. Oh, it can only be hosted by 3. Okay, well. What should we get rid of? 205 or, and I guess NXT, right? Because that's not really part of. So we'll have 205, SmackDown, Raw, and then yeah, SmackDown, Raw, and 205. That'll be the show. So that's just like I said, an extra show. We can check in and see if we get any bookings on there. Kind of the lead in to the pay-per-view. I think main event's the only. They don't have any like superstars or anything like that, right? It's only main event. I have a cool Velocity arena, but I've mentioned about how the game likes to crash with custom arenas, so we won't fool with that too much. Mixed match challenge. We can. Let's see here. Halloween Havoc. Yeah, so there's no like superstars or anything like that. Okay, cool. Well, let's go with that. So we'll check out the first main event card and see who is going to be. Oh, well, I didn't mean to do that. So delete that show, yes. Okay, so let's skip forward to main event. See if we're booked on the big show. And if not, we'll head on to the next episode of Raw. Got Ali in the big show. Peyton and Billy against Mandy and Sonya. There you go, some new opponents for Peyton and Billy. Got Buddy, Tozawa, and Dragon Lee. What a match that would be. Rey Mysterio and Robert Roode. And we actually do have a match on main event. We are taking on Neville. So let's jump into that. So there you go. We got a booking on main event, the new show we just created. And now we're going to get our first taste, because if we're going to go up against AJ Styles, the U.S. champion, he is a high flyer, we got to get a taste of battling a high flyer. So who better than Neville? Here we are. Do we get any no pyro, no nothing for main event? My goodness, that's kind of sad. Evansville, Indiana. We are live for main event. That always takes me back, we always tuned into the Sunday Night Heat or Velocity or all this show. There's always that secondary show, like Saturday night, you can tune into. Big Show defeats Ali, Peyton and Billy, Dragon Lee, and Rey Mysterio defeating Robert Roode. And now we are in the main event of the first main event. So let's hop to it. What other secondary shows we can jump into, or is that enough? We just have the one, because these should just be Heat for Raw, Velocity for SmackDown. There's really wasn't more than one, unless it was like WCW. Remember all those minor shows they had? Worldwide and Pro and Saturday Night and Nitro and Thunder. They had it all, man. Let's send out a tweet. What are some big hashtags going on right now? And AEW.
following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from New York, weighing in at 241 pounds, Iron Mick Tyson.
Sending out this tweet. All right, tweet is sent. I'm going to catch the AEW show. I got home a little late from work, so missed the beginning of AEW, so I figured, you know, I'll just come home. I'll watch the MLW show, and then I'll catch the AEW show later on when it finishes. Here comes Neville. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Well, we're going to get the jump on Neville. I was trying to skip past the entrance, and I accidentally hit X. So here we go. Much like Andre, Tyson's going to return the favor on Neville. Going back to his hardcore championship roots. He's going to take him. Tyson's dealt with the high flyers before. Now we've had a Grand Metalik. Was our first booking. So he knows how to deal with it. Neville taking his shots now on Tyson. What do you think? Is AJ gonna notice us soon enough, or are we gonna have to call him out one of these episodes of Raw? Saturday night. We can call it Saturday night's main event, right? Hey, that's like the weekly thing. This can be like an NBC show. Neville set into the turnbuckle, or it's into the ropes rather. Goes face first into Tyson. Snap suplex. Tyson has yet to be pinned or submitted in a match. Still undefeated in that way. He's lost matches before, but he's not been on the receiving end of the pinfall or submission. Tyson, what's he going to go with? Oh, that sharpshooter. Who taught him that? I think it was Shawn Michaels, right? You know Shawn can do a sharpshooter. He won before at Survivor Series with the sharpshooter. That's where Tyson's on his way to. Oh, look at Neville, the quickness of Neville to avoid those punches. Duck under. Oh, shots to the shin there. That's something Mike's not used to. You got to wonder how that's going to affect him, because in the boxing world, you're not used to getting your legs and your shins beat up like that. So that's something brand new that Mike's going to have to deal with in the world of wrestling. And Neville's trying to work that over. I don't know, does Neville even have a submission move that focuses on the legs? I don't know, but he's doing a good job now taking Tyson off his feet. He has him. Picks him up, sets him down. Yes, sir. Big knee. Irish whip. Tyson hits the buckle. Look at this counter, though. How about that? The gut wrench. Puts him down. Back body drop. Hits it very nicely. Neville heading to the outside of the ring now. That's where Tyson won last time on Raw. The knockout blow to ANDRÉ. How mad is ANDRÉ? Has anyone heard from ANDRÉ? They're getting embarrassed on Raw. Boom, how about that? Another knockout blow. Tyson might just be going for the 10 counts here, boxing style. He's setting up Neville again, and one more time. Puts him down. Two big blows. Neville goes down. Referee putting in the 10 count. It might be another knockout. Neville's up. Can he make it? Can he shake off the cobwebs? Referee's up to 8. 9. Neville just gets in the ring at the count of 9. So unlike Andre the Giant, Neville survives the blows from Mike Tyson. Our counters, big kick to the face there. What's Neville setting up for? Clothesline. Another one. Duck under. Big kick. Uh-oh, here comes the cover. This could be the first loss. There's one. And one count. Iron Mike. Right out of it. He's got a comeback. Uh-oh, what is that? No, that's not the comeback. What's he doing, man? You can't pose like that. Oh, man. Good catch by Tyson. Here we go. Tyson lining him up, putting him down. Reversal. There's the knee, just like Triple H. Another knockout shot. Is he too close to the ropes? No, he's not. Referee in position. 1, 2, and 3. Tyson puts down Neville. We remain undefeated. Iron Mike, and the winner of the first main event on Main Event. Couple of big replays. Neville withstood quite a bit from Iron Mike. But he couldn't hold out for long. One too many knockout blows. And that put the man that gravity forgot away.
Here is your winner.
So we got AJ Styles in our sights.
Tyson.
Does Tyson even have any friends? We've talked about, do we want to put a Survivor Series team together? Going up against AJ? Or do we just want to straight up go for the title? I don't know if Tyson wants to make any friends. He's in it for the belt. We can do, maybe we can do an elimination chamber. How about that? Maybe that would be, something right up Tyson's alley. How many guys can Tyson knock out in this Survivor Series, right? Maybe that's the end goal. All right, on to Monday Night Raw as we continue on. That is where the Elimination Chamber got its start. It's at the Survivor Series. Corbin and Lesnar, so that call-out worked out. Got Lashley and Slater. Cesaro and No Way Jose. Andre the Giant and Goldberg. That'd be an epic match. Ricochet and Rey Mysterio. Tyson and Shane McMahon. We're getting a lot thrown at us. So Tyson and McMahon going at it. Rollins and Cena. Becky and Ronda for the Raw Women's Championship, and Carl Anderson and Razor. So, that should be interesting. We're knocking out all the top contenders. I think that's what we'll do. I think we'll get to Survivor Series. Maybe that's where that'll be the big conclusion. We'll do an Elimination Chamber match for the U.S. Championship, see if we can survive it. Monday Night Raw. What do you guys think of Raw this past week? About that cage match, right? Lashley and Big E. It's awesome stuff. Hamburg, Germany. Going international. So let's go through it. Brock Lesnar takes down Mr. Happy. Lashley defeating Slater. Cesaro. Sheamus defeating No Way Jose. Andre gets his revenge. He defeats Goldberg. It is Ricochet taking down Rey Mysterio in a Lucha Underground rematch. And now, seen the entrances enough, we got our next match here in our quest to become the U.S. Heavyweight Champion. Mike Tyson looking to continue his winning ways. Got Shane McMahon. Oof. Look at that. He just took the wind right out of McMahon with that one kick to the midsection. And now, suplex. Now, Shane's a fighter too now. He's trained. There's some great boxers and MMA guys. You know the blows that Shane can give. They're famous. Shane can dish out those punches. You know, which way did he go? Which way did he go? Right now, it's all Tyson. Who's going to be the first to make Tyson slip up? Just like in real life. He had to go all the way to Japan. He got that first loss. Famous first loss, but he's been rolling here. Maybe it happens in the chamber. Maybe the chamber, he bite off a little more than he can chew with this elimination chamber coming up. The U.S. Heavyweight Championship. The cover by Shane McMahon. Tyson quickly kicks out. Oh, there we go. There's McMahon with some punches. He staggers Tyson. Now Tyson firing back on Shane. Yeah. Armbar locked in. Well, submission game maybe still new for Mike. Oh, look at that. Shane hammering. Another big punch. That takes Tyson down. Blows to the midsection. Uppercut. Cover. 1 count. Okay. Angle slam. Olympic slam. Taking a page out of one of those famous rivalries. King of the Ring 2001. Feel these blows, Shane. Shane taken down. Uh-oh. Could it be short-lived? Is this going to be it? Boom. The knockout. Is that enough? Only a 2 count. Much like Neville, Shane is going to survive. Tyson having McMahon get to his feet. What's he got planned for him now? Just wearing him out. Now Shane answering back. Not enough, though. You're facing the legend, man. You're facing Iron Mike. Tyson. What's he got for him? Power bomb. The cover. And a 1 count. No one's ever said Shane McMahon's not resilient now. Suplex. There's the blow. How about one more for good measure? Down. He crumples. Too close to the ropes, perhaps? No, referee counts it. And Tyson takes another. Just rattling through the opponents. Just knocking them off left and right, one by one. Shane had some fight, though. No doubt about that. No question. Shane had some fight. It's all about Iron Mike. There's the 1, 2, 3. Well, close. Well, there it was. Who's going to stop him? We're on the road. Making our way towards the Survivor Series. The Elimination Chamber match. AJ Styles and the U.S. Heavyweight Championship on the line. I haven't even seen AJ in any of these cards. He must be watching and waiting somewhere. At some point, the paths will cross. Seth Rollins taking down John Cena. I get AJ on the brain. Ronda Rousey defeating Becky Lynch. And Carl Anderson taking down Razor. They've headlined quite a few Raws, have the Good Brothers and the AOP. So next show on SmackDown. See if we're booked on this next Saturday night's main event. We're almost done with the month of October here. Let's see what we got in store. Bray Wyatt and Humberto Carrillo, Buddy Murphy and Tyler Bate, The Big Show and Justin Gabriel, Ricochet and Robert Roode, and we do have another match. We are taking on Titus O'Neil. So let's keep it going. Another main event on main event. Yes. You guys out there in Twitch land, what have you guys been up to today? Watch anything good? Any good sports out there? So let's move forward. Bray Wyatt with the win. Buddy Murphy. Big Show defeating Justin Gabriel. Ricochet. Now it's time for our match. Mr. Titus O'Neil. I think it's the first time we'll get in the ring with him.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from New York, weighing in at 241 pounds, Iron.
I accidentally clicked on interests again, didn't I? Well, that's alright. There's Iron Mike. We gotta look at Mr. O'Neil. I think I'm gonna play some Crash Bandicoot this weekend. Might be my first non-sports stream. He said, much in the vein of 616, one of my favorite YouTubers. He primarily does Mortal Kombat and wrestling, but he does like a free play Friday, and it's not gonna be just on Fridays, but I think I'm gonna throw in a free play. Crash Bandicoot 4, I still have not completed, and that's something I want to do. Maybe you guys will enjoy seeing that. A little break from the action. I also got Horizons. I know the new one's coming out soon in February, right? I still got to finish God of War. I'm about halfway through that. So I'll jump back in. Tony Hawk. I got Mortal Kombat. That's fighting, right? Almost like MMA. Alright, here we go. Tyson O'Neil. Couple of heavy hitters. Here we go. Oh, O'Neil missed that kick. But he got caught flush with the punch by Iron Mike. Just knocking the big man. Tyson off the ropes, running bulldog. Right? The bulldog onto the big dog. Titus Worldwide. Maybe Tyson can join Titus Worldwide. The armbar locked in here. Titus. Gonna fight his way out now. Always interesting. You see the guys that go blow to blow with Tyson. Return the fist. Who hits harder? Iron Mike or the WWE superstars? A lot of variety these last couple matches. Remember when we first started, we were just getting booked against Grand Metalik every week. Then we were getting booked against Braun Strowman every week. And heard from Strowman. We're going to have to go in and give the Hardcore Championship to somebody. Maybe we can make a match at Survivor Series for the Hardcore title. DDT by Tyson. I'm trying to remember how that last stream ended. Why doesn't somebody have the Hardcore title? Did we do some kind of like stipulation where the loser just gives up the belt? Back body drop. I'm gonna have to double check. Someone remind me in the chat, man. I can't remember. Armbar again locked in by Tyson. Uh-oh. He missed that one. And O'Neal dropping Tyson on the back of his head. Clubbing forearm blows now. Right hand knocking Iron Mike down. He's got him up again. Scoop slam. He's got Mike in trouble now. This is the most trouble we've seen Tyson in. O'Neal gonna slide in and get the pin. Yes. One. Only a 1 count. Tyson looking to go a perfect 4 of 4 on this stream. Right now, O'Neal just having his way with Iron Mike. This is getting a little dangerous now, a little scary. Could this be the first loss? Could it come at the hands of Titus O'Neal? Guys wear down after a while, even the best of us that stay undefeated. You got your Goldbergs, your Asukas. After a while, the wear and tear happens. You can't stay undefeated forever. Samoa Joe, EC3 and Impact. Eventually the losses are going to start coming. But when is it going to happen? Oh, look at that. How about that? I don't think we've seen a punch like that. Big uppercut. Taking down O'Neal. He's going to kick out, though, and survive. This is the most danger Tyson's been in, though, so far. The right hand was countered by O'Neal. The knockout blow. And he puts him down. Not even a 1 count, though. Iron Mike says, get that weak stuff out of here. Misses with the spinning back elbow. Titus just sidesteps. Tyson back up to his feet. Double axe handle. Watch his old Macho Man tapes. Knockout punch. Is that enough? It is going to be enough. Tyson pushed to the verge here on main event, but will survive against the challenge of Titus O'Neal. Not bad at all. That was a fight now. I mean, these double bookings, Tyson's not used to this double booking, in the boxing world. He's fighting a couple times a year, if that. Iron Mike still undefeated. We know we're coming for that U.S. title. There hasn't been any big confrontations yet. No one's come out, approached us just yet, but you know. I don't want to get spoiled on AEW, but let's do a Twitter check. I like to give you the big sports news. So without getting AEW spoilers. Roads to the Top, did that start tonight? So we'll head to Monday Night Raw. Cincinnati Bengals will be breaking out their orange unis this weekend. So that's always fun. Yeah. Other than that, no big news. Not too much news. All right, let's jump into our next battle, our next Raw. Ricochet and Ray. Ronda, Sarah Logan, and Dana Brooke. I don't think we've seen Dana Brooke or Sarah Logan yet. Cesaro, No Way Jose. Sami Zayn and Lashley. Remember that rivalry? Bobby's sisters. We're back to this rivalry again. ANDRÉ and the Boogeyman. All these new... did I throw all these people in, or are they just booking these matches on the fly? Because I don't remember a lot of these guys being part of the Raw roster, right? Yeah, Boogeyman's definitely not part of... oh, yeah, there he is. Man, I don't remember adding in. I must have... I must have added them without even realizing it. Well, that's fun. So Boogeyman and ANDRÉ, Goldberg and Tyson. Now that'll be interesting. Tyson going up against a true former United States champion. So that one will be good. Chat room is open. There's one chat. Where are we coming to you live from tonight? Let's see. Hampton, Virginia. So from Indiana to Hamburg to Hampton, Virginia. Ricochet with the win there. Ronda Rousey continuing her dominating ways. And WWE is taken over by Ronda and Mike Tyson these days, right? No Way Jose picks up a win. Bobby Lashley defeating Sami Zayn. Peyton and Billy defeating Alexa and Nikki. ANDRÉ the Giant defeating the Boogeyman. And now it is time. Return entrance is off. Goldberg got that long entrance. We love it, but, we got to keep the fights going. Oh, loading screen's done. That was a quick one, huh? Just checking in on the chat, when we go quiet. So here we go, Tyson and Goldberg. What a match just on Monday Night Raw. This is the true battle of the undefeateds. Who knows more about being undefeated than Bill Goldberg? Goldberg's hearing the chatter from Mike Tyson. He's going to try to end the win streak of his own. And Goldberg knows that U.S. title, that's the next step on the way to becoming heavyweight champion. That's the same path Goldberg took, picking up that U.S. heavyweight championship first. And heading for the world title. Sharpshooter. Starcade 99 right there. Or Backlash 2003. Goldberg and The Rock. You guys seen that match? I like that match. It's a good match. A couple of legends going at it. Goldberg easily picking up Tyson and dropping him to the mat. About knockout blow of his own by Goldberg. What do you guys want to see stream next time? Like I said, I think I'm gonna switch it up. We're still going to be primarily sports, but we're going to do some free play every once in a while. I'm gonna stream some Crash Bandicoot 4 this weekend. Maybe some folks can help. That game is very hard. I definitely can't get all the boxes. And then after that, what sport do you want to see next? You guys know what all we do on here. We're almost at the weekend. Another college football weekend coming up. Another NFL Sunday. Reversal by Goldberg. Now ramming. Oh my God. How many blows was that? Tyson, he's busted open. Goldberg, not even a 1 count. That's the biggest goal right there. Not just getting Tyson down for 3. How about getting Tyson down for 2? That hadn't happened very much. Goldberg pushed away, and Tyson, the spinning back elbow, knocking Goldberg down. Is he gonna powerbomb Goldberg? Yes, sir. Hope his son's not in the front row. He gets mad. Puts his hands on his boy. Knockout blow. Is that enough to put down the legendary Goldberg? No, only a 2 count. Dropping the elbow. Oh, is that a low blow? I don't know if that was a little low or not. What's Tyson doing? Tyson's going to go high risk. It's the elbow drop that he's got in his arsenal, right? Let's see. No, it's a big splash this time. He will go for the cover. 1 count. Goldberg kicks out. He's starting to find his way in some longer matches. Neville put up a fight. Titus O'Neil hung in there. Goldberg now. Oh, here comes Goldberg. He's coming back. Couple of clotheslines. Back body drop. Spine buster. Goldberg is setting up. This could be it. Could this be it for Mike Tyson? Tyson gets hit with the spear. Up next is the jackhammer. No, Goldberg will go for the cover off of the spear. Doesn't go for the jackhammer. Only gets a 1 count. Now could he be going for the jackhammer? It's going to be reversed by Tyson. That might have been a rare mistake by Goldberg. Goldberg thinking he had enough to put away Tyson with the spear. We were just moments away from the first loss of Mike Tyson's wrestling career. Goldberg kicking out after 2. Challenging Goldberg to get up. Knocks him down. Big punch. And the 3 count. Tyson survives Goldberg. Woo, it's getting good now. Let's make it to Survivor Series. Taking a look at just the replay. That's when we thought it was over.
Here is your winner, Mike Tyson.
What's happening to Goldberg on the outside of the ring? He's having a hard time, man. Okay. Seth Rollins defeating Brock Lesnar and Gallows and Anderson. Akam and Razor, that big rivalry. See if we're booked up on main event again. Next show, yeah. So we've made it to the end of the month. I think we're gonna get through to Survivor Series, and then that's when we'll call this stream a day. Let's see. Do we get another main event booking? Brian Kendrick and The Big Show, or should I say, The Big Show and The Brian Kendrick, Slater and Rude, Peyton and Billy, Mandy and Sonya, Buddy and Dragon Lee, and we got a booking. We're on every main event, man. We're just going the extra mile. We doubled our bookings adding main event. We're going up against Rey Fenix, so another high flyer. As we're getting ready for the challenge of AJ Styles. The main event fans, they love it. All right. Big Show. Big Show's been winning a lot lately. Slater defeating Rude. Peyton and Billy with the win. And Buddy Murphy defeating Dragon Lee. So we got Rey Fenix of Mike Tyson. Where else are you going to see a match like that but right here? TV Sports 27. Yes, sir. How about, let's tweet this one out. Let's get the ball rolling. I'm going to jump on Twitter. Mike Tyson versus Rey Fenix. F, not P, an autocorrect. Phoenix. Live. Now. Twitch.tv/TV Sports 27. There's some hashtags in there. What's some big hashtags? Squid Games? I don't know about that. I got some AEW going. Got to promote, man. Road to the Top. Is that tonight? We got to jump on that. What else is big trending? Arigato. I don't know why that's trending, but we'll throw that in there. We're just popping up all the hashtags. Yeah, get that promotion out there. Let's go. Tell the friends to join in. All right. Underway. Oh, my God. Look at that. Who would have thought? The first... Oh, my God. Tyson and Rey Fenix, neither one of them can connect with the other. They're both just going high flying right now. Who would have thought that Tyson's going to try to match Rey Fenix in the sky? He did that first couple of blows. Sidesteps Phoenix. Looks like Tyson doesn't want to get stuck in an aerial game now. Stay grounded with Rey Fenix. We're going to play up until Survivor Series, where we're going to have the Elimination Chamber match for the U.S. Heavyweight Championship, and that'll be the end of this stream for tonight. Then next time we join you, we'll probably do some Crash Bandicoot. Let's switch it up a little bit. It's going to be our first free play. Taking our inspiration from Mr. 616. Follow that man. I don't even know the guy personally, but just promote. I love his channel. Usually does wrestling or Mortal Kombat on Mondays, then does wrestling midweek. And then Friday is like just a free day. Back body drop. Been all Tyson in the early going. Dropping a couple of elbows. Armbar locked in. Oh, he almost got FENIX to tap out. That's hard to do. Guy doesn't go down easily. Picking up a little bit in the chat. What's going on, my friends? Thank you for joining us. He's sending us the little emojis. FENIX now working his way back into it. Tyson reversal. Oh, look at that. Classic. Big kick to the face. FENIX, I'm surprised he didn't go to the sky on that one. Instead, a little code red onto Mike Tyson. He felt many of those in his career. Only a 1 count. Still, the rarity of getting a 2 count on Iron Mike. Rolling back elbow. Is it going to be a quick ending to Rey FENIX? Did all that Twitter promotion. He might put him out quick before people can even join in. The knockout. The cover. Only a 2 count. Rey FENIX kicks out. Yes, sir. Well, Tyson with just an elbow there. Straightforward move. Sharpshooter locked in. Scorpion deathlock maybe. He's got FENIX reeling. He's just sitting in the red, but he's able to fight out of it, breaking out of the hold. Tyson, oh! Got backed into the corner by Rey FENIX. Enziguri kick. Taking down Iron Mike. Another one. Tyson getting to his feet. Tyson dropped on the back of his head. Dropping the elbow across the knee. Arm bar. FENIX out with them. And Tyson just sends FENIX up and over. And another match where, I mean, it was all Tyson early on, but competitors are hanging with, and I think Tyson completely missed. He was trying to go like FENIX. Instead, Tyson gets thrown into that corner. That's dangerous there. That's easy. It's an easy place to find yourself lost. Spinning Frankensteiner. There's a boot. Tyson. DDT. Is he going to go for the knockout on the outside? There it is. How about another count out win? Tyson doesn't care how he gets the wins. He'll take them. I don't think FENIX is getting up from that one. Rey FENIX puts up a fight, but it's going to be another count out win, another knockout from Iron Mike. He stays unbeaten. What a run this has been. And you know, from those of you that watch my WCW, ECW, I don't win every match. Oh, man, this has been one heck of a streak. I lose more often than I win matches. But we're hanging in there with Tyson. We take it to the floor that time, but we got the win over Rey FENIX. There he is. There he's left laying right in front of Greg Hamilton. Iron Mike. Who's going to be involved in the Elimination Chamber match? We know we will. We know AJ Styles will. Obviously, we're knocking off a lot of the top contenders. Can't put ANDRÉ, can't put Goldberg. We've beaten all of them. Just beat Rey FENIX. Who's going to be in the match? Maybe Braun will find his way back in, right? The Big Show's been winning a lot. Maybe Big Show, former U.S. champion in his own right. I want to be a part of that match. So we head to the month of November. Here we go. I believe just 3 more shows, or I guess 6 more shows if we get booked on all these main events going forward. Let's look at the calendar. Yeah, so we would have 6 more fights in front of us potentially before the Elimination Chamber battle at Survivor Series. Then we got TLC. We have the Rumble. We have another Elimination Chamber. Sure, we can have another one. We have Fastlane, and then we have WrestleMania. So let's see where we are. Cesaro and The Miz, Dash and Dawson against the dashing ones. Ricochet, Heath Slater, of course. Ronda and Sarah, Bobby and Cedric, Brock and Baron against the Usos, Cena and Rollins, Akam and Luke Gallows. We are not booked on the show tonight. We're getting a rare night off, so we're going to skip forward. You can see all the results here. Just going through them kind of quick. Sarah Logan defeating Ronda Rousey. How about that? So there you go. And Akam and Gallows continue their main event run. Let's check in on the other shows. We're not going to... Let's just see how the other shows will look. There's SmackDown for you. You can see our SmackDown guys and gals. Look at that Fatal 4-Way. Pretty solid. It's always good to check in on the other shows, see what they're up to. NXT. Ciampa Riker. Fish and O'Reilly. It's Dunn and Thorne. Cassius Ohno and Oni Lorcan. Peyton and Billy are on every show, man. Bianca and Rhea. Shayna and Mia Yim. We got a women's championship match there. Roddy Strong and Johnny Gargano. Montez Ford and Tyler Bates. Solid show. That's your NXT. Montez Ford picking up the win. Unlike against Roman Reigns. He picks up the win there in the main event, where he got beat in the main event on SmackDown last time. In our 205 Live, let's see what they're doing. Chad and Oni Lorcan. Arya Davari and Buddy Murphy. Lindsay Dorado and Kalisto against Drew Gulak and Mike Kanellis. Cedric Alexander and Rey Mysterio. Kota Ibushi and Tony Nese. Sin Cara and Justin Gabriel with a couple, was that Cole Quinn and El Maglio. Look at that. So yeah, Gabriel gets the win there in your main event. So there's just a little check-in what the other shows have been up to. Tyson will never make it on 205 Live. He's a little too big for that show. Chad Gable and The Big Show. Axel and Dallas, the B team, against Ryder and Hawkins. Buddy Murphy and Bray Wyatt. Tyson and Oni Lorcan. How about a couple of brawlers going at it? And we don't get the main event spot. It's going to go to the Iconics and Mandy and Sonya. So this should be interesting now. Tyson and Oni Lorcan. I'm going to talk about a couple of brawlers. Someone that can go toe-to-toe, that can brawl with Tyson. That's going to be Oni Lorcan. So sad, no pyro for main event. Give main event some love, man. Rio Rancho, New Mexico. A location I'm pretty sure WWE's never been for a TV taping. At least not that I can remember. Big Show. Yeah, we got to put Big Show in the Elimination Chamber. He's been just rolling through opponents like nobody's business. Tyson and Lorcan. Here we go. There's Iron Mike. Again, I forgot to skip the entrances, but that's okay. You can always see Iron Mike coming out.
Weighing in at 241 pounds, Iron Mike Tyson.
Excellently hit X again. If Lorcan was in the ring, we would have been going to an impromptu brawl. Got a little notification here. St. Louis Cardinals 17-game win streak is over. They lose to the Brewers. What a run that was. Someone was asking me, is that one of the longer win streaks? I still remember the time when the Colorado Rockies made their World Series run. They went to take on the Reds, and then they win like 23 of 22 games, and they swept the first two opponents in the playoffs. All right, this will be a fun one. This is going to be a scrappy brawl between a couple of brawlers. Oni Lorcan, Mike Tyson. Who's going to get the best of it? Oh, Tyson. Swinging wildly. He doesn't connect with every punch, but it's most of them. Trying to get most of them when they count. Tyson's one a fool. He doesn't want to get into a brawl with Lorcan. He's got to put him down quick. Who's going to be the first man to make Mike Tyson slip? Braun Strowman came close now. Tyson had losses when Strowman was involved, but he never got pinned, never got submitted. Still undefeated. Lorcan rolling through. That's that boxing background of Tyson. Able to back up. You see a lot of wrestlers. They just charge into people, don't they? They got people in the buckle, in the ropes. They just charge in. A lot of the times, I'd say like 9 out of 10 times, it doesn't work. Either the opponent moves, a boot gets put up, a clothesline. Tyson's good at just backing off. And that's something you got to do in boxing. It's a lot more than in pro wrestling. You got to just back off, know when to back off. Man, that's the problem with these wrestlers. He's waiting for them. He just backs off, waits for them to come, and hits him with the knockout blow. Lorcan. Now what's Lorcan doing? Threw himself into the buckle. It's Tyson with the elbow. Tyson down. Now there's the big blows that we were talking about from Lorcan. Is this going to be the first 2 count onto Iron Mike? No, instead, Lorcan, like we talked about, he's going to match blow for blow, brawl for brawl with Iron Mike. Lorcan scoops him up, drop kick. Tyson sent to the outside of the ring. But that's also dangerous. Tyson can win out there. Sends Lorcan up and over into the crowd. He's intimidating Lorcan. There he goes. Oh, Lorcan sends Tyson back over. Lorcan, I think Tyson's head might have bounced off the back of the steps. Hold on now. Maybe Lorcan's going to get a win over an Iron Mike. Gut wrench. Is he going to throw him on the stairs? I think his shoulder might have hit the steps. It's looking bad now for Mike. Still wouldn't be a pinfall or submission loss. But it could be a defeat nonetheless. Lorcan going to try to count out Mike. Mike misses with the knockout punch. Lorcan, they get back into the ring. That was almost a double count out. Tyson, the knockout blow was dodged by Oni Lorcan. But that time, he gets hit with it. And back-to-back shots. What an ending. There you go. Who's texting? I just got a spam number. You guys text this number, 409-6210. Spam call. Spam number. Texting that garbage. Anyway, but how about that? Lorcan got close. That was pretty close. Tyson's been getting closer and closer to defeat as these matches have been going on in this episode. But another win, and we're just 4 shows away until we conclude tonight, the Elimination Chamber. Then we'll be on to TLC. The Rumble will be after that. We'll be closing in on Mike Tyson's first year, his career in WWE. Peyton and Billy, solid win again for the Iconics as we head to Monday night. There hasn't really been any rivalries per se established here. It's mainly just all about building, picking up wins, and making AJ Styles Warrior the most dangerous man on the planet. Boogeyman's got to get on the mic. That'll be interesting. Look at that. It'll be a high-flying man. What's Grand Metalik doing on the other side there? Ronda and Ruby. Lashley and Cedric. Cesaro and Sammy. Seth Rollins, Corbin, and Lesnar. We are not booked on Raw again. That's all right. So we'll just go forward. We'll go to the next main event. We're not worried. Maybe on the Raw before Survivor Series, we might need to get on the mic and do some talking to AJ. We'll see. We're booked on main event again. Let's see where we are. Big Show and Eric Young, Dragon Lee and Sin Cara. High-flying battle. Humberto Carrillo and Ricochet. And we got Tony Nese. So we're running the gamut here. Everybody, every match here is a new opportunity, new battle. We're going to do our Twitter check now. See what's going on. What kind of big news is going on? I'll be watching AEW after this, so I got to try to avoid AEW spoilers. Everyone's talking about St. Louis. The longest win streak since joining the NL in 1892. Wow. More than 100 plus years. The third win streak is 17 plus games to come to an end with a shutout loss in the modern era. So they had a shutout defeat, huh? G1 is back tomorrow. You guys been keeping up with the G1 climax at all? Okada and Yoshihashi had quite the battle today. Yoshihashi was locking in every submission possible onto Okada. Couldn't get him to give out. Looks like the G1 on 10-1, Hamamatsu, they're selling some extra tickets, same-day tickets, so looks like Road to the Top is on tonight. We have to check that out. Shohei Ohtani, the first player in AL history, 45 home runs, 100 runs, 25 steals. Not too bad. All right. What happened there? Ref got taken down. Get in the way. Tony Nese starting off hot and heavy with Tyson. Maybe for everyone at Tony Nese's abs, Mike Tyson can give him a punch to the midsection. Have be 8 punches, right? Maybe he can count along like Tony Nese likes to count. The premier athlete against the baddest man on the planet. We might have to explore community creations a little bit. I think it might be fun to get some of the other fighters in there, like a Ken Shamrock. Or like a King Mo. Who else? I don't know much about the fighting world. I just know like the famous, the really famous names. I guess the ones that have the wrestling ties. Tito Ortiz. Tank Abbott. Who else? Rocky Balboa, maybe. ODQ CAW already did that one. Tyson and Balboa. That's alright. Who else? Butterbean? What if we do a Brawl for All? Could we do that? Maybe Tyson could bring back the Brawl for All. 5 points for takedowns. How would we book that? Just all punches? Maybe we can do a blood sport match. I do have that set up. It's a cage match where you win by submission or knockout only. MMA style, but I always call it the blood sport match because it's kind of in that same vein as if you guys watch Josh Barnett's Bloodsport at all. So far, Tony Nese hasn't stood a chance with Iron Mike. He's going to block, though, that punch. Premier athlete, Frankensteiner. Tyson heading to the floor. Tony Nese after him. Oh, man. Tony Nese got stopped in his tracks. Yeah, Tyson's a boxer. That's an MMA move right there. Could we be seeing another count out in our future? He's waiting. Tony Nese barely getting to his feet. 7 count. Another suplex. Tyson's going to head in the ring. He's going to take another count out win. Tony Nese barely getting back in the ring. But he walks right into fists and punches from Iron Mike. Slingshot. Tyson going for the cover. And 2. Tony Nese kicking out. Misses. That's just a desperation kick. And Tyson, he just kind of stood there. He just kind of laughed it off. There's the knockout. We need a name for that. Help us come up with the names in the comments. What should we call Tyson's knockout? As he picked up another win here. I'm gonna send a little cat with sunglasses for that. Yeah, chat number 5. That's right. Iron Mike still rolling here. Can't stop the Rock. Once we get going, man, that's it.
Here is your winner, Iron Mike Tyson.
So we're rolling towards Survivor Series. That'll be the big conclusion here tonight. If we're not booked on Raw, we're just gonna call out AJ Styles. We gotta get him. We gotta get him thinking. We gotta tell him. I mean, business. ANDRÉ and the Boogeyman with their feud. Let's see. Do they find a spot for us? The Big Boss Man and Mike Tyson. Okay, that's a new one. Tyson and the Boss Man. How do their styles mesh together? That'll be fun. The Pyro for Raw. Where we at tonight? Going to England again? Germany? New Jersey. Okay. Exotic enough. All right, Boogeyman and Andre. That's an interesting feud I'd like to see a part of. You know, Andre hated snakes. I wonder what he thinks about worms. Got Rey Mysterio. He's had some wins. I think, you know, guys that we got to be looking at for this Elimination Chamber. There's been no AJ Styles in any of these shows either. Is, you know, Big Show, who's been winning all of his matches. We got to have him in there. Ricochet and Ray. They seem like they've been pretty successful in their matches. Tyson and the Big Boss Man. Here we go. Oh, Boss Man sidestep Tyson. Cobb County, Georgia. And just throwing, manhandling Tyson. We've seen a lot of matches. Did you ever think you'd see Ray Phoenix and Mike Tyson? Nope, you got it tonight. What about Tyson and Andre? Also got that tonight. You're getting Tyson and the Big Boss Man here tonight. All leading up to the Elimination Chamber match. How about that? Tyson just sending Boss Man into that barricade. It's padded, yeah. But look at right beyond there. That's all metal. As Boss Man gets powerbombed onto the floor. So you're still hitting solid metal, even though it's protected. You're feeling the brunt of that. Bossman sending Iron Mike. This is the week before the Survivor Series, so we got one episode of main event left. Then we'll be heading into the Elimination Chamber. One Survivor for the U.S. Heavyweight Championship. Bossman. What's he got in store? The big suplex. Tyson just nonchalantly knocking Bossman away. Bossman, though, he's right back on the attack. The fact that he can do that to Iron Mike, that shows the strength of the Bossman. Again, not even a 1 count. Is Tyson too strong? Back elbow. Elbow drop, couple of stomps. Big Boss Man countering Tyson, hitting him with the big headbutt. Into the ropes. Tyson counters. Back into the ropes. Back elbow now. Boss Man. Got Tyson reeling a little bit. Boss Man going up top. Could Boss Man be the first? And with all that weight, 300, 400 pounds on Tyson, not even a 1 count. Tyson kicking out. Rolling elbow. What is it going to take? Is it going to be an Elimination Chamber? It takes down Iron Mike. No signs of slowing down. Knockout blow. Iron Mike puts away the Big Boss Man. And continues on. The undefeated streak. Again, every time it looks like that Tyson might be getting ready to lose, he just finds a way to fight back. Get the win. What more can you say?
Iron Mike.
He's the man. He wants to be the face of America. So we got one more show in front of us. Then it's Survivor Series time. And that'll be the big conclusion of our stream. Late night one. Just past 11 o'clock. What do you guys think? Do you guys like the late night streams? Or do you... I guess on the weekends we can always do more during the day, but... Let's move on. Let's see what we got in store for us before the big pay-per-view. Main event. Or to the commissions. Well, it looks like we are going to have maybe one final match. El Mago Jr. Roderick Strong with the entire Undisputed Era in their corner. Let's do it. Final match before the Elimination Chamber. Roderick Strong and Mike Tyson. That'll be a good one. A lot of these have been good ones. Dream matches, I would dare say. Right? What have you guys been playing lately? We're in Spain. Oh, man. What a travel schedule. New Jersey to Spain to Indiana to... You know? Robert Roode defeating Elias. The Big Show, he keeps up his winning ways. So Big Show's definitely got to be a part of the Elimination Chamber. And it's main event time on Main Event. Tyson and Roddy Strong. The entire Undisputed Era in the corner of Tyson. Maybe we throw in like an Adam Cole or somebody. Let's try to. So we got AJ, we got Tyson, we got Big Show. Ray, Ricochet, Adam Cole, maybe? I don't know. Have to look at the roster and decide who we want to throw in there. Who's been winning a lot lately? It's go time. Strong and Tyson. Tyson take over the Undisputed Era? Maybe he boots out Roderick Strong. Can you imagine Tyson with Adam Cole, Fish, and O'Reilly? Now, that'd be a match right there. Kyle O'Reilly and Iron Mike Tyson. That would be a fight. You want to talk about a couple of hard hitters. Tyson with the sleeper locked in to Roderick Strong. Strong battling out with a couple of back elbows. Tyson backing up. Shots to the midsection. Roderick Strong these days currently the Diamond Mine NXT Cruiserweight Champion in real life. I don't know who's our Cruiserweight Champion on here. We threw in 2 Cruiserweight titles, didn't we, on 205 Live? Oh, there it is again. There's the boxer and Mike Tyson. Letting Strong come to him. How about that? That's a move you don't get in boxing. Someone coming and sweeping the legs like that. Big knee. Misses. Oh, Tyson. He can go low too. Not just Roderick Strong that can go for the knee. So can Mike. Yes, sir. Tyson. What's he got? How about this run to the U.S. Championship match? Everyone that stood in his way. Maybe this is one big tournament. And the final goal is one of 6. There's all these tournaments going on simultaneously. That'd be one epic tournament for the U.S. Championship. Drop kick connecting solidly. Taking Tyson down. Flip. Double underhook. Power bomb. Beautifully executed. Tyson. Drawing blood. Was that enough? I don't know. He's going to get him one more time. Much like his boxing career, Tyson doesn't take long. The cover. And once again, the win from Iron Mike. No stopping him. No stopping Iron Mike. We got the Elimination Chamber up next.
Here is your winner, Iron Mike Tyson.
What other big Twitch streams are going on? TMS Daquan, 15,000. My goodness. Shroud, 133,000. Flextra Life, Pace 22. All doing their thing. We're all doing our Twitch thing here on Twitch. All right, so Elimination Chamber time. U.S. Championship. Let's do it. This is what we've all been building up for. And the Survivor Series. We got to book our way onto the show, of course. Finally, that match. That felt like they've been battling for ages on Raw. Oh my goodness, there's a Survivor Series match. Ronda, Natalya, Alicia Fox, Ruby Riott against Bayley, Zelina Vega, Carmella, and Mickie James Survivor Series match. How about this Survivor Series match? This looks like cruiserweight style. Sin Cara, Rey Fenix, Cole Quinn, Brian Kendrick against Justin Gabriel, Humberto Carrillo, El Mago Jr., Rob Van Dam. Nakamura and Apollo Crews, they've also been battling for a long time over the Intercontinental Championship. Mandy and Sonya against Peyton and Billy. Lars Sullivan and Aleister Black. Ray and Ricochet. So maybe they can't be in the Elimination Chamber. Brock and Corbin. And look at this all-star battle. Seth, Eric Young, Bray Wyatt, John Cena against Kofi Kingston, Dolph Ziggler, Buddy Murphy, and Finn Balor. Ember Moon and Bayley for the SmackDown Women's Championship. So we got to work our way into this card. So we got plenty of elimination matches. Who are we going to get rid of? Let's get rid of Lars and Aleister. We'll go ahead and delete that one out. And where can we add ourselves? There are not any spots. I deleted a match, so there should be some Money in the Bank cash in. I thought she cashed in already. Boy, oh boy, I guess you just have to edit a match. Okay, well, we've seen Mandy and so we've seen them enough. So, customize free edit. So here we go. 6-man, not 8-man. Oh, whoa. Oh, come on. Here we go. Edit. Free edit. Here we go. The 6-man. It is going to be an elimination chamber, and it will be for the U.S. Heavyweight Championship. So we got to put in there Iron Mike, of course, the undefeated man. Will Mike Tyson, by the time we leave this stream, will he be the new face of America? Random. We got to get the champ in there, of course. AJ Styles. He'll be in there. But man that's been winning a lot lately, the Big Show. He's also, I believe, undefeated in recent memory. So the Big Show. Did I blow right past him? Oh man, okay. Who else we getting? So Ray and Ricochet are fighting, so we got to put someone else in there. Who else can we throw in the mix? What about Kyle? We talked about Kyle O'Reilly on the last match. Let's throw him in there. Guess we can go down here. Kyle O'Reilly is in. Seth, he's involved in the elimination match. What about Sting? Sting from 1991. That's fun. And Lashley's been involved with... Let's put Lashley in there. He's been involved with Sami Zayn. I don't think he's got a match on the show. So this is for the U.S. Heavyweight Championship. Let's see, is Lashley pulling double duty anywhere? I don't think so. Look at that match right there. That's a match. He is not. So, let's get into it. Survivor Series. Elimination Chamber match. U.S. Championship on the line. That'll conclude tonight's stream. Can Tyson survive? Will he suffer his first defeat? He's got to get defeated to get out of the chamber. And he's never had to fight 5 others before either. So this will be a new challenge. All the way around. Survivor Series kicking off. L.A. Staples Center, I'd have to imagine. Akam and Razor. They'll take home the tag team championships. Elimination tag. It's going to be won by Ronda Rousey's team. About the cruiserweight elimination tag. Oh my god, it's all jumbled up. It is going to be won by the Justin Gabriel and Humberto Carrillo team. Shinsuke Nakamura. I believe it's the second guy that's the champion. We've discussed this before. I couldn't remember which one is the champ, which one is the challenger. So Nakamura will retain. And, I must hit simulate on that one. Let's get into this. The Elimination Chamber match. It's Survivor Series, right? Who's going to survive it? So we will control, of course, Iron Mike. We got Sting, young Sting. We got the Big Show, who's been winning a lot lately. Kyle O'Reilly. The champ AJ Styles. Bobby Lashley. So this will be interesting. And what number will we get? That's going to be a big deciding factor as well. People are expecting Tyson to dominate this thing. We're in a pod first, which is going to be good for us. It's the big chamber. They have the old chamber in there, right? I have to do a custom match. You know. But the new chamber's cool too. It's very big. But do you remember Goldberg? When Goldberg wrestled his first Elimination Chamber, SummerSlam 2003, the way he just blew through people. I think people are expecting that out of Mike Tyson. But when he gets in there, it's just going to be pure domination. So this is the main event of our stream tonight. And then after this, we'll be heading to tables, ladders, and chairs. Maybe Mike Tyson in a TLC match. Hopefully with the U.S. title in his grasp. And then it'll be on to the Rumble. Then we can really get into some business. If we can focus on the World Heavyweight Championship at that point. Well, let's focus on this one now. Let's keep the undefeated streak going. And it will be Kyle O'Reilly coming in next. So we got O'Reilly, we got Sting, we got the Big Show. Big Show heading to the floor. He's getting back in. And this chamber is so massive compared to the original one. There really is a lot of room to move around. One count, Sting kicks out. Plenty of danger, though. All the chain, miles and miles of chain. We got another big text here. The Rays clinched the American League best record. The Tampa Bay Rays guaranteed home field advantage through the ALCS, defeating the Houston Astros. How about your Tampa Bay Rays? Yes, sir. Who's coming in next? And now it is Iron Mike time. Sting is going to meet Iron Mike. Oh, how do we focus on Sting? There we go. Oh my God, I couldn't figure it out. So Sting got the advantage because we didn't know how to lock on. Sting sent into the chains. Back slam on the floor. Sting, though, popping right up. Classic 90s Sting. He's got Tyson. Into the steal, Kyle O'Reilly. Sending Mike Tyson into the chain link. And now O'Reilly going up top. We can't even see him. That big pod's in the way. And he gets out of the way. And O'Reilly's going to tear up his knees. Going right into the chamber floor. Tyson sending O'Reilly into the pod. Big leg sweep there on the outside. Here comes Bobby Lashley. Been feuding with Sami Zayn last couple of weeks. Look at this batter. You guys remember this one? A couple of former ECW champions. That's right. Going at it. Tyson working over Kyle O'Reilly. How do you get up on the pod? That's what I want to do. How do you climb? Can you climb up there? I'm hitting all the buttons. L1, L2, R1. Not working. All right, well, maybe you can't do it anymore. Well, we'll just throw him into it. How's that? Into the ring. Need to fight on the outside. We're about to have a full house here. The champ coming in at number 6. The final entrant. The heavyweight champion. The U.S. heavyweight champion. Maybe Tyson wants to take out AJ first. Tyson saying, where have you been, AJ? I'm fighting every week. I haven't seen AJ booked on a single show. Running Bulldog. Reversal. Tyson sent into the corner. Styles. Putting a knee across the throat of Tyson. The cover. Again, not even a 1 count as Lashley and Sting heading to the outside of the ring. We got to throw Sting on Monday Night Raw. Classic Sting. Styles. He thought better of it. Cover by the Big Show. Kyle O'Reilly will be eliminated. Tyson. Scoop slam AJ. And the Big Show, a knockout punch of his own. Down goes Tyson. The cover. Oh. And Tyson. 2.5. Probably as close to Tyson has come to being defeated with the Big Show's own knockout punch. Tyson will return the favor. Down goes Big Show. The cover. And the Big Show is out. My goodness. The Big Show nearly knocking Mike Tyson out. So Kyle O'Reilly's out. The Big Show's out. We're down to 4. Styles, Tyson, Sting, and Lashley for the U.S. Championship. Styles with the drop kick. You know, Tyson's a little woozy. Kicks out again after not even a 1 count. Lashley has Styles. Running power slam. Stinger. Sends Tyson to the floor. Look at Lashley with Styles. Sting kicking away at Tyson. Dropping the leg. There's the champ getting pinned on the inside. Sting having his way with Tyson. Tyson hasn't been the same since he got punched out by the Big Show. Sting putting Tyson back in. Here comes the cover. A 1 count. Trying to shake the cobwebs. Tyson misses with whatever he's going for. A tackle. Sting. Tombstone. Pile driver. Cover. 1, 2. And Tyson kicks out. That's twice. Tyson has gotten hit with a 2 count. That's a rare thing. Tyson again. He is going to get countered. No. Is Tyson going to tap? Can he get out of it? Yeah, Tyson can get out of it. One of the hardest challenges Tyson's had so far. Trying to fight back into it. Sting throwing down Tyson. The cover by Lashley. Now, come on, Sting. It's an elimination match. Use your head, man. Sting has been a formidable opponent here for Mike. Yeah, throwing it with such impact. He hit the mat after hitting the buckle. Sting, though, fighting back onto Tyson. There's the big boot. Sting countering with a boot of his own. They're going back and forth. Maybe this is the next big rivalry. Tyson and Sting. Surfer Sting. Atomic drop. The low blow. Another atomic drop. But Tyson, I don't know what happened there. He somehow made it back to his feet. But Lashley picking up Tyson from behind. Breaking the knee over his knee. He's got Tyson up. Gut wrench powerbomb. Tyson's getting rocked. Even this challenge might be too much for the baddest man on the planet. 6 men inside the Elimination Chamber. It's Survivor Series. Tyson countering back. Trying to rock the champ. There's a big shot. Is that enough to put the champ down? Tyson pins the champ. Only a 2 count. Cover on the outside. I guess you can pin on the outside in the Elimination Chamber, huh? Tyson. Power bomb onto Styles. Tyson's gassed. He's going up top. Thought better of it. How can we get up to the pods? I'm hitting all the buttons. Square, triangle, circle. Nothing. I want to jump off of there. Back in the ring. Styles. Styles. I thought he was going for a Styles clash. Instead, it's a power bomb. Might be just as effective. Irish whip. Outside of the ring. But now we know pinfalls can happen out there, so even that's not a safe place. Sting coming after Lashley. O'Reilly and Big Show went out fast for sticking it out. Lashley. Power slam onto Sting. Running Bulldog. Lashley covering Sting. Sting kicks out at 2.5. Tyson and Styles. Knockout blow. Styles. Cover. And the champ kicks out. Lashley from behind. German suplex to Tyson. Lashley. Belly to belly. This has been the most that Tyson's been knocked around in any of these streams. Lashley clubbing away at Iron Mike. Nice counter. Tyson, there's a knockout. I can't call it the knockout. People are kicking out of it. Lashley doesn't kick out, though. That's the knockout. We are down to 3. Tyson, Styles, Sting. U.S. Championship on the line. Inside the deadly, the brutal Elimination Chamber. Ushigoroshi to the back of Sting. Tyson to the top. Lands with all his body weight onto the Stinger. Cover. What Styles doing, man? Get the cover. Scorpion, Deathlock. Styles locks it in. No rope break inside the chamber. And Styles taps out. We're down to 2. Tyson and Sting for the U.S. Championship. Styles not too happy, but he's got to be taken out. Sting back elbow. Rocking Tyson. Guillotine. Sting with the cover. 1. Only 1 count. Tyson is out. Tyson and Sting, a battle of 90s icons, right? I mean, come on. Who was more famous than these two? Tyson. He's firing up. He's bowing up. Dragging Sting to his feet. Big blow. Not going to go for the cover. Instead, how about a power bomb? He nails it. Sting still up. A second power bomb. And how about one more knockout for good measure? Mike Tyson will remain. No! A 2 count. Only a 2 count. We gotta add Sting to the roster after this performance. Reversal. Tyson to the floor. Pinfalls count anywhere inside the cage. I puts him back in. What's he setting him up for? Oh, Tyson with the counter. The knee. DDT. Sting, though, still getting up to his feet. Clothesline to the floor. Tyson suplex. What an epic between these two. Let's do a battle at TLC with these two. Into the steel. No reversal. Sting misses. Again. Back body drop. You can pin him out there. Tyson fighting off. Another big suplex. Crushed his leg up against the cage. Oh, did you hear Sting's head bounce off of the steel? That might do it. Mike Tyson remains invincible. Another victory. How long can the undefeated streak of Mike Tyson continue? He has done it once again. He is the U.S. heavyweight champion. I just realized we didn't do our hardcore championship match. We'll give it to someone. Before this is up, we're going to give Sting the U.S. title, or put Sting on Raw. We're the U.S. champion. Forget that. And we're going to give someone the hardcore championship. What an epic, man. Tyson almost got beat. The Big Show almost caught him. Sting almost caught him. There it is. We've won gold again. At the Survivor Series, we have survived, and Mike Tyson, U.S. Heavyweight Champion. What do you think? Is that the thumbnail? Would that be a spoiler? I don't know, not necessarily, right? Yeah, that's great right there. How about... Oh. Just hit it once. Yeah, man. That's the thumbnail, I think. That's what we gotta go with. Alright. I might spoil it for the folks on YouTube. That's alright. It'll be the same name of this stream. Well, they should have joined us live, right? That's how you gotta do it. We'll say, let's say the winner of this match is Hardcore Champion. That'll be our Hardcore title match. It's gonna be Rey Mysterio, so we'll give the Hardcore title to Rey. Brock Lesnar, he's just been dominating Corbin. Team Kofi wins that one. And Bayley will retain the SmackDown Women's Championship. So, how about that Survivor Series? We'll do a little bit of housekeeping here. We're going to add Sting to the roster. We're going to give Rey the Hardcore Championship. And next time we stream with you guys, it will be for the Road to TLC. Participants. We got a lot of people. I honestly don't remember adding in all these people, but that's okay. And not just champions. Sting. It's a stacked Raw roster. 63 wrestlers. Should we add we should add some more to SmackDown, right? Just flush it out. Edit. Championships. Hardcore Championship will be Rey Mysterio. There you go. Rey's your Hardcore Champion. Perfect. Save it. So that's done there. Let's check in on SmackDown for all the champions. Kofi, Shinsuke, New Day. I think these have been all the champions the whole time. I don't know if those have ever changed. So let's add some participants into SmackDown. Get them. Well, I don't want to steal anyone from the other roster. I don't know who's a part of what show here. Batista, SmackDown legend. Maybe that's why. I think I remember now. Didn't we have Braun in like a loser goes to NXT match, and that's why we took the Hardcore title? Is he on a roster? We'll have to check. Let's throw Bret Hart on SmackDown. What about Brutus Beefcake, of course. Part of SmackDown. We're boosting up the SmackDown roster. What about Jericho? He's also a SmackDown legend. Who else we got? Doink, we'll throw him in there. Diesel, why not? Drew, is he on? I don't know if he's on a show. He's got to be on a show somewhere. The Demon got beat recently. Hayabusa, Hogan, Great Khali, another SmackDown legend. Put him in the mix. James Storm, Jake Roberts, Jeff Hardy, JBL, of course. What the heck? The King, why not? Throw King in there. Justin Gabriel, Johnny Grunge, Nash, Conan, Keith Lee, Bearcat Keith Lee. Mark Henry, is he on a roster? No idea. Mike Awesome. The Miz, Mr. McMahon, Mr. Perfect. Papa Shango, PCO. Razor Ramon, why not? Okay. Let's just go with that. All those folks. Yeah, SmackDown's up to 59, so that's perfect. Look at our champions here. Adam Cole, Pete Dunne, Mia Yim. And on 205 Live. Maybe we threw 2 cruiserweight titles on there. Yeah, that's pretty solid. Yeah, let's check out Braun. I honestly don't remember my memory on these streams. What we did with Braun. Oh, we did Thunder into NXT, so that's right. It was a loser goes to NXT. I'm starting to have a remembrance now. Loser goes to NXT, and that's why we took the hardcore title away from him. So coming up next, we'll be on the road to TLC. It's actually only 1, 2, 3 weeks away. Then we'll be off to the Rumble. So we'll see what we got coming up. Styles, there's Styles finally booked after losing the title. The Usos and Gallows and Anderson, Mysterio and Mojo Rawley, ANDRÉ and the Boogeyman continuing their feud, Cesaro and the Big Show, Bray and Brock, Seth, Drew and Baron, Lashley and Tyson. So that ought to be a good one. Dash Wilder and Fandango in the main event. So the new U.S. Heavyweight Champion going toe-to-toe with Bobby Lashley. That'll be coming up on the next stream. And that is going to do it for tonight. So thank you all that joined us here for this late night stream. And we will see you guys next time.